Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading. I hope that you're doing well. I took a week off of doing readings as it was greatly needed, and there's a lot of energy that's been shifting and changing for us all. And as I'm reading today, we are in the astrological new year. So happy new year. This is the true new year when the sun begins to move into Aries. And we have the equinox tomorrow, which is March 21st, spring equinox in the northern hemisphere, fall equinox in the southern. Lots of change happening. We have a lot of energy in the sign of Aries. So I chose to read for you first to see what's coming through, what's going on with you, and what you might need to be aware of. So let's see what comes through. This is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Aries. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates for you. Check with your moon or rising sign if it's not resonating for you. You can also look into, and I did finally, I called last night and had my web hosting people fix my website, which had been spinning. So if you were trying to book a personal reading, I apologize. It should be fixed now. But you can book a private one-on-one reading with me through the website or reach out to me if that's not working for you. The website is bethechange333.com. Information is also in the description box below. All right, Aries, let's see what comes through for you. What can we tell Aries? Okay. We have trine with the third house. So there is some support coming in for you, which means that the energy is working to work in harmony with you as long as you're following the flow of energy, following your intuition, following how it feels. The third house is our childhood. It could be your children or what you had learned in your early childhood upbringing. This also speaks of our rational, logical mind as well as communication. I'm getting a great, I'm getting Gemini, but I'm also getting Mars. Mars is still in Gemini. Finally moved out of post-retrograde shadow. So Mars is moving very quickly. Now, finally, we have a lot of fiery energy going on. But there's some, you may be getting intuitive downloads. You may be getting flashbacks of your childhood. This could also have something to do with how you relate to children. And at the bottom, we have Aquarius, which speaks of progressive imagination and originality, being true, being authentic, thinking outside of the box, not just thinking outside of the box, living and being outside of the status quo box here, using your imagination. So that makes sense, bringing back the childhood qualities, things that you may have been in tune with as a child. And, you know, through our social conditioning and upbringing, we lose those things. But this is coming back. There's angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow to work with. So that is a beautiful thing. Let's see what you're working through or working on. For Aries. Going to get a couple cards from here before we dive into the tarot. We have health, big message for a lot of people, especially right now. Pay attention. Take good care of yourself. Pay attention to your physical health as well as your emotional and your mental health. We have dependability and loyalty and adventure below Aquarius. Okay. So again, something about being more grounded within yourself so that you are not outside of the body, so that you are aware of your physical sensory systems even. A lot of messages I've been getting through the weekend had to do with false grounding, which is when we go to things outside of ourselves, like overindulging in food, in alcohol, in recreational drugs, to gain a sense of grounding. Eventually that stops to work and you need more and more and more, and you find yourself in this repetitive cycle of patterning. And what is really required, what the universe is trying to show, and this may or may not be for you, but what the universe is trying to show those who are, and I even overindulged in food over the weekend, but trying to show us that we need to gain our natural grounding from our connection to the earth, as well as our natural energy, making a nice flow. And it seems as though you've got support here too. We're going to dive a little deeper into that though. You want to be loyal to yourself and your true path. Make sure that you are your best friend and you are dependable towards yourself while you're on this great adventure. There is some sort of adventure that's coming your way. It also speaks of changing your perspective in life to seeing it as every day when you get up, excited for what adventure is going to be coming your way. Getting out of that rational mind, right? The third house, solar plexus chakra, speaks of our self-confidence and our self-esteem. Okay, Destiny wanted to come out along with that. So when we get closer and closer to our true path, our destined path, it's exciting. It is an adventure. On the flip side, there are other aspects of ourselves or parts of ourselves that begin to show the low self-esteem or confidence within self. All of our fears really creep up. This could be linked to your early childhood learning and the way you related to others as a child. That's looping around in your mind right now. It's causing you to kind of pull back when you do have this harmony, this flow, this angelic support saying, no, this is your path. This is your destined path. I have the chills here. So that is definitely something spot on for somebody out there. All right, let's keep going here for Aries. It's exciting. And maybe it's an exciting that also gives you those butterflies inside. Like, is this truly happening? Is this really what I'm supposed to do? It doesn't fall in line with the box, with the status quo. So at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, I mean, Pluto is moving into Aquarius in just a few days. For a small period of time, but we're going to have a taste. That is going to definitely make some big changes in the energy. And as Pluto moves into Aquarius, it will then be squaring the North and South Node. The North Node is our destined path. The South Node is our past, house 3. And in that square, our soul is getting pulled towards the North Node, towards our soul's destined path. But with that square, we're going to get pulled over here. We're going to get pulled back here. We're going to get pulled back in old places to work out through the fears, the doubts, the worry. It's going to be a rocky ride, but following the heart and the soul is your true calling here. What else do we have for Aries? Again, that nostalgia. So this is memories of love. This is also bringing back the childlike wonder. The memories of like when things were just innocently flowing in a beautiful, adventurous way. This is beginning to form. You may start to see sprouts of your dreams coming alive, Aries. Anything else from this deck for Aries? We have partnerships and alliances at the bottom currently. Choose wisely. Yeah, okay. And we still have partnerships and alliances at the bottom. Choose wisely, Aries, because you will be pulled in different directions in the mind, in your emotions, even maybe physically pulled towards this destined path. It seems too good to be true. And then you're going to get pulled over here into the South Node. You're going to get pulled into wherever Aquarius is in your chart, into that house. And there's going to be a lot of confusion if you allow it to sway you, if you allow the energy to try to put you back in the box. The energies are like, are you going to go back in the box, Aries? Or are you going to follow your destined path? The heart. Remember, you have a lot of supportive energy right now. So trust that and let it guide you. Let the emotion, let the feeling, the sensations, the signs, the synchronicities, the opportunities, let them guide you. But there will be challenges along the road, as there always is. But when you know when the heart knows what the heart knows, it's really hard to go back. It's really hard to go back. Four of Cups. Yeah, that's where I really feel you right now. You're kind of on the fence about how you feel about this. The universe is showing you. Pegasus is showing you magical, mystical things before your very eyes, and it's giving you gifts. Yet you're really not sure how to feel about it at all. You're not fully trusting it or yourself right now. Solar plexus. Your powerhouse. It's your gut instinct as well. If that is out of balance and you're not following the gut instinct, if you're not feeling secure and confident, having that Mars energy, that Aries energy, that drive, that towards your destiny, you're going to be sitting on the fence here, contemplating. I don't know how I feel about this right now. Yeah, it seems great, but there's a catch. What's the catch? You know, that's what I'm hearing from you, Aries. The moon. Because you can't predict or see exactly, not everything is illuminated to you. The subconscious fears are also arising The messages are clear, but are you trusting them? The moon speaks of hidden elements and mysteries as well. And Aries, you're not one to typically shy away from that. That is the adventure right there, right? You hear the calling. But it's very, you can't see too far ahead as to what you're actually stepping into. And that's where the fear comes. Like you want it all packaged up neat with a little bow on it. Queen of Pentacles. So thinking back, referring back in your life of what gave you the sense of stability and grounding and confidence, and just, you know, you had more than enough. So there weren't a whole lot of worries. Your mind is going there, like that's safe, that's safe, that's the safe place. And again, more children. Children keep coming up. Maybe you do have children. Tap into their energy. Allow them to feed you your childlike wonder. That's linked to your spirit, your soul. And this, when the opportunities start to arise, prosperity begins. The seeds that you had planted a long time ago begin to sprout. This brings you a lot of joy and happiness and excitement. You're like, oh my God, this is actually happening? And then there's this fear of like, but what I have already I could be really, because I don't know exactly what I'm getting into. I could be compromising my stability. So choose wisely. Let's see what comes out for choose wisely. Because you will be tested here. Strength. You're going to be tested. And we have the Hierophant at the bottom. You're going to be tested on the choices that you make through this part of the journey, Aries. And I'm also getting, are you trusting others that may be offering to work with you, or are the ones that are offering you some new experience or opportunity? We have Wisdom below that, which matches the Hierophant. And then we have grounding, the base chakra, with sacrifice. It could feel as if you're sacrificing something that's already solid and stable and comfortable. I'm getting comfortable. Something that's already comfortable for you. But it's not enough. It's not your soul's calling. Or you want to use your instincts, use your intuition, your gut, your solar plexus to trust, to have the strength to work outside of the box. Allow the supportive energy to guide you out of the box and into a more mystical, magical experience that is really showing itself to you in some fashion, some way, shape, or form. We have the Hierophant here, which speaks of learning through our past experiences. Three of Pentacles below that, working within the Trinity, working mind, body, spirit. The Hierophant is learning through our Chiron wounds. What holds us back? What keeps us in fear? What keeps us feeling that we're safe in this box. You're learning about that part of yourself. This is a learning lesson test for you. We'll do one more row here real quick for you. And we'll get some advice. What else can we tell Aries about this spread? The Empress. The Empress speaks of this is the mother energy, the angelic support, but more importantly, it speaks of our feminine or divine feminine energy, the intuitive, receptive, the part of us that is willing and actually desires to flow with the energy, to trust the energy flows. When it's time to make a move, we make a move because we feel it. When it's time to sit still and pause, we sit still and pause because we feel it. We trust that. We trust that gut instinct. The Empress is all-knowing, all-seeing, all-feeling. Also has a very nurturing quality to the energy. Protective, yet giving. Connected to nature. Connected to your true nature. Connected to your true nature that social conditioning and programming may have disconnected you from for a bit. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. This is good. So regardless whether this doesn't speak of actually taking the first step yet, this speaks of, okay, I'm ready to take that first step. So you are readying yourself mentally, emotionally, physically to take a step into the unknown towards your destiny. You are feeling ready for something that is presenting itself to you. If it's in your dreams, if it's actually in physical reality, if it's a very deep intuitive hit that's overwhelming you, you're like, why not? Why not? It doesn't say you've taken the first step, but you are readying yourself. Energetically even. Nine of Wands. Okay, so what the Nine of Wands speaks of overcoming that, whatever the energy is for you that's coming up from your past that wants you to play it safe because it's more comfortable. It's already known. It's pretty much foolproof, right? You're overcoming that energy. Overcoming your own internal self-doubt. It's a warrior, internal warrior, like your battle is within and the warrior is winning. That's good. Okay, that is a lot. I'm going to take Six of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Six Cups, Six of Cups. We got two cards of nostalgia. So yeah, whatever's showing itself to you right now, this is a sensation that you've had before. Could be way back when. Seven of Wands, Two of Cups, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, Three of Wands. All in choose wisely. So give me a second to really process this here. You're fighting off a lot of doubt. And this could even be coming from your external sources, other naysayers and people like, you can't do that. Who do you think you are? Blah, 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 blah. And you're choosing love. Emotionally, you're choosing the heart. Four of Swords, though, in the mind, you're still in that contemplative. Not that you're being swayed either way, but mentally, you know that there's an important choice to be made. And so you really want to take your time instead of the old Aries energy of just shooting from the hip or being very impulsive. You're aware of this part of yourself. And so you're like, I'm going to stand back and wait for the next sign. The Hierophant again. There's some deep wisdom that's arising within you, which is really allowing you to truly connect to the earth, to your path. You're feeling a deeper calling and deeper connection to this new path that's calling you, Aries. And at the bottom, we have Ace of Wands. You can't make it up. I have the chills. This is new ideas. Aha! Yes, this is excitement. This is adventure. I feel good about this idea. I truly do. You're really overcoming. So you're working through these doubts and fears and mistrust. Temperance below that. All right, let's get your advice here, Aries. That's beautiful. We're going to read from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. This might be a little bit longer than I expected, but that's okay. Somebody needed to hear this, or some of you, or all of you. Come on. So we have a new moon in Aries tomorrow, which is March 21st, as I'm doing this reading. Whenever you find yourself guided to this message, if it's resonating for you, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, the message is for you, as time is not a linear straight line. It is cyclical. We cycle back. This is unique time, though, with the equinox energy and the new moon in Aries, plus Pluto moving into Aquarius this week. A lot going on. So what's the advice we can give to Aries for this reading here? Advice for Aries. And we have shining through. And this is a card in the category of communication, creativity, listening, being heard, writing, ideas, sharing, and vibration. Shining through for Aries. You are being called to step into your true power and essence. This is one of those times when you're required to bring everything you are, all that you've learned, experienced, and integrated, and offer it up in service to the world. When you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, as you shine brightly, you will naturally stand apart from others. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort, but this is not the time to make yourself small to avoid the glare of the spotlight and potential punishment by others. It takes courage, but know that this is the right thing for you today. You have come so far. You have been in the proverbial back of the room, in learning and gathering mode for so long, and this important time has served its purpose. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse, shining through the dark, illuminating the way for others. Be careful of the voices in your head that say, you can't, or you don't know enough, or who are you to shine? The better question is, who are you not to shine? All you are and all you have become is by the grace of the divine. Now it is your duty to share your gifts. Celebrate this. All right, Aries. Well, that is your message. So I hope that this was helpful for you, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.